Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, or should I call it my second page? You get that? My digital diary? Well, anyways, today's topic is that I'm going to be crafting or making an advent calendar. You know, I figured out since the Christmas is coming, I think that it's going to be a perfect gift for someone that you like. So, what's my next step? I'm gonna head back to my car and collect my material that I left inside. So, without further ado, let's get on it. And it's cold outside. So, you might be wondering, this is all your material? Well, take a guess. It is. So, I'm going to tell you what am I going to be doing with it. First of all, I'm going to measure all of these plates, and then we'll have a decide. Because I have a plan that I wrote down in the school, but yeah, here it is. You can see. Yeah, well, the thing is, I thought that these are going to be like 1 meter wide and 1 meter long, but I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. Well, I need to write it again, but in the measurements that are going to fit these papers, these material. So that's my next step. Pretty much easy. Sounds like it, at least. This is my working table, and as you can see right here, this is the plan that I wrote down in the school. This is how it should end up looking somehow. I don't know how, but I believe it will. Anyways, on the second page we got measurements, but as I've said, these sheets, they are smaller than I thought they're going to be. So I need to figure out a new plan. I need to probably write it down again and somehow cut it down to be perfect. Well, anyways, here are my tools that I'm going to be using. Some glues, knife, tapes, etc. But what is my next step? Well, my next step is that I'm going to measure all of these sheets right here. You can see laying down, and I need to write down the measurements of them and somehow in my brain figure out how to do it. So this is going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Alright, so I have figured out something. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because the construction wouldn't be so stable to hold it, even though it's going to be a big calendar. Trust me with this. Alright, so what have I planned? This metal thing I'm going to use as a platform. That's going to be the floor of it. Then I'm going to take this, also the middle part of it, and that is going to be the wall of it. So that's going to be on this side and that's going to be on that side. So we got the first two walls, and then I need to create from another pack wall here and here. I'm going to glue it or tape it somehow together. I don't know yet how, but I think that I'm going to figure it out somehow. So yeah, see you in the next step.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Alright, so as you can see, it was quite a bit of work, you know, but I've managed to get it done. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to take this one wall that I hold here, and let me show you what I'm going to do. So here, that is the plan, how it should look like. Well, we've got that, and we need to transfer this, you know, these little squares and everything that the person is going to open, and there will be a gift inside. I need to do this on that. Sounds easy, but it's going to be tough, you know, because as I've said like over a million times, these are different measurements that this is. So yeah, somehow I'll probably do it.
Bullseye.
So I just finished marking those last lines with the black pen, and here is the result. So here, as you can see, I will just hand you the plan how it was meant to be. These were meant to be like windows. These are doors, and this is some like doghouse or some shit. Well, I've had to change the plan a little bit, so we got two big windows, one door like that, and yeah, I don't know yet what this is going to be. Yeah, well, I'm not so satisfied with it, but it is what it is, and I'll take it. You know, for me, someone who doesn't like create or craft stuff like that, I think it's awesome, and I'm proud of myself. So this is probably the end of the first day. I have came up with a new idea for the windows. As you can see, I have cut the whole window out, and I'm going to make like a frame with the bars inside. These 6 squares are going to be cut off, and there are going to be holes in them, but I'm going to fill the holes with like a paper inside, so that the person can just, I don't know, like probably with a knife or some tool, open it and pick up the gift that's going to be behind it. So I think that's pretty good ending. my impressions are that I'm quite excited for the next days and how it's going to work out. But let me tell you, this is a hard job. I wasn't expecting it to be so hard. I thought it is going to be a bit much easier, but it is what it is, as I said before. And with the talking, we got plenty of work to do. Good morning, everybody. It's the second day of my little workshop or my crafting day. Actually, a couple days went by. As you can see, my beard has grown a little bit. It's snowing outside, so nice weather. I like snow. I don't know about you, but I like snow. So, what's today's plan? Let me show you and let me tell you. So here we got my working station, and as you can see, this is the frame of the window that we're gonna be cutting out. I also brought like new stuff, so we got paint, brushes, etc. I brought a new knife because the old one, or the one that I used before, was pretty tough to work with. I also brought these scissors. They can cut almost anything. And so here we have the plates. You know, this is the front of the door. But shit, I need to like plan what I'm gonna be doing first. I'm gonna probably cut out these squares and stuff so that I can paint the whole house and assemble it together. We also might want to do the triangle roof that's gonna be on the top of it, and there's gonna be like in the roof the 24th present, also the biggest one. So that's today's plan. Better get started. Alright, so I have changed the building a little bit. As you can see here, it was meant to be here 4 squares, but they are a little bit like small. I wanted to make them bigger so that I could fit a bigger present in it. So as you can see, we got 6, 12, 16, 19. The 24th is gonna be in the triangle roof. And what I'm gonna be doing newly, I'm gonna be doing a little garage next to it, which I'm gonna then glue it together. So no worries, I got that plan. So I'm gonna take just both of these frames and I'm gonna paint them so that I can work on the next thing, and this in the meanwhile is gonna get dry. So let's get it. Alright guys, so I have made all the work that I wanted to do for day. Even though I was time limited, I only had like, I don't know, about 2 hours to make everything. But here are the results. So we got the walls painted. This is the back wall. This is the front, and those are the frames. I think that if you take a good look, it's starting to look like something. I like the white color. I think that it's going to look amazing. So as I've said, even though I was time limited, I have made all the work that I wanted to do, because even though if I would want to continue, I would still need to like wait till the plates are dry so that I could combine them together and glue it. But we're gonna leave it for the next day. So I think that's all from me now, and I shall wrap it. Welcome to the third day of my project. So, what's today's plan? Well, let me tell you. Today is the hardest day of all, because we are gonna be gluing all parts together so that it will stand on the floor just as it is. Basically, I have brought some tools that I'm gonna use. So we got a duct tape, double-sided duct tape. We got some colors, etc. And of course, we've got some random glues that we're gonna be trying out. All right. Well, I think that's all from the start. So we are gonna be starting with the floor and the side walls, I guess. Yeah. Alright guys, so I have made some steps that you couldn't see on the video, but here it is. So I have basically made like these walls where the gifts are going to be. I have not glued them actually. I have used these sticks that I put through the hole. You can see the holes in here. So they are holding it. They're like inside of these walls. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Yeah, here you can see the stick that's like going through the wall. So this is my construction that I'm gonna be doing for all of these things. It's gonna be pretty sketchy, but I think that I'm going to make it because I don't really have another choice. So that's it. Oh my god, it's almost 10 p.m. I had to quit the work, but I've done a lot of work. I'll just show you. So, as you can see here, it's all done. There are just some little flaws, but that'll get fixed. Yeah. So, if I just show you how does it work, if I just pick up the roof, I had to like cover it so the presents in it won't fall. And the last thing that I had to do for today is that I've cut out the triangle roof, which is gonna be just like something like that, you know. So in the middle of it, just like here, there is going to be the biggest present, the 24th present of this calendar. Well, what I have to do now is that I need to paint these white so that I can work the next day with it and I don't waste any time for waiting it to dry out. So that's my last work of today. Cheers. Boy, this project was tough, let me tell you. But it is probably the final day and I'm really glad because this project really took me a long time. I don't even want to count the hours that I spent on it, but it will be around, I don't know, maybe 20 hours that I've worked on this project. So I'm really excited to see the final result, but before that we still have some work to do. But for now, let's just take a sip of this delicious beer. What's the crack, guys? I'm exhausted and I'm craving beer. But I think I will deserve a beer, because today is the final day of this project. Let me show you what have we done so far. So we got the house here. This is the last thing that is missing. It's the garage that needs to be built, which I'm going to do today. Also, I need to fill the presents in it. Like, as you can see, there are some of them, but I bought today something else. And for the last thing, we need to put these windows and the door frames onto the house. And as you can see here on this down one, I've already painted it the number of the day that the prison is gonna be opening. Of course, this is the last part, the 24th day. Well, this is how it looks. So I hope that for today I only have I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, because it's 9 p.m. I was at work, and as I've said at the beginning, I am exhausted. So let me open this beer straight up like that. Hold on, son. There we go. Look at it. So as you can see, it is fucking standing. It is standing. Right now what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to fill in the presents into the house, paint the numbers on it, and then I'll show you the final result. So it's almost time. Guess what, guys? You've made it. This is the end of the video. So, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, guys, have a good one.